Lucas Media. So I meant to make a video about this last week, but Adrien Broner did an interview with the Art of Dialogue, and he talked about Floyd Mayweather. Now, Adrien the Problem Broner, aka AB, aka About Billions, aka Always Ballin', who's now 34 years old and who was supposed to be one of the next up, says that he feels that in his prime, he would have beat Floyd Mayweather. I think I would have beat him, said Broner. I feel like I would have beat him. Now, Adrien Broner, who was a force at 130, 135 pounds, and to me that was his apex. Then he jumps up and fights Paulie for the WBA belt at 147 pounds, and then from there everything just went downhill. He feels like he would beat Floyd. Now here's my thing about Broner. Broner will always be one of those what ifs. He had all the talent in the world. He had the charisma. Broner had the ability to put butts in the seats, but he was never really able to focus on boxing all the way. And Floyd said that. He look up old interviews. He said Adrien Broner has to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off, and that's something that he never could figure out. Here's a guy that was a world champion, and instead of him training year round, he went on tour with Drake, Lil Wayne, T.I., and that crew. He was too busy trying to be a fighter and a rapper. And he said he always loved music, but he was too busy trying to do both. And all the greats, they know that you can't do that. Yeah, Ali was charismatic and all of that, but Ali focused on boxing. Mike Tyson at one point focused on boxing. You see what happened when he stopped focusing. Floyd Mayweather, who, you know, I have my opinions about from time to time, has one of the greatest work ethics of all time. Yeah, he was on TV with the money as his character, but he stayed in that gym 24. Even to this day, he can't stop being in the gym. Adrien Broner can never accomplish that, and it's so unfortunate because if Adrien Broner would have took it serious and moved up the right way, cleaned out 135, cleaned out 140, then 147, he would be bigger. He would probably be, in my opinion, he would be up there with Canelo Alvarez. He'd be way bigger than what Tank is. And one thing about Broner, probably over any fighter over the recent, I say 20 years, he's the guy that he had chance after chance. He loses to Maidana. Everybody thinks it's a fluke. Then he gets beat by Sean Porter, and everybody says, "Oh, he just wasn't focused. He wasn't himself." Once AB gets focused, he'll be there. Then he loses to Mikey Garcia. We still make excuses. Then he loses, I believe, to Jesse Vargas. I may be wrong, but then I know at the end of the day he ended up losing to Manny Pacquiao. I'm not sorry. He didn't lose to Jesse Vargas. He had a draw, if I remember right. Then he ended up losing to Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Through all of that, Broner still managed to put butts in the seats. People still rooted for Broner. When Broner fought Pacquiao, there was a lot of people who thought Broner would win. And I remember Broner literally saying, "I got the whole hood with me. I ain't finna mess this 100 million up." Then even after fighting Pacquiao, he still came back and people still try to give him a chance. And I mean, just going to jail, settlements with people. He never could get it together, unfortunately. You know, fighting those demons that we all fight. We all try to figure out how to battle every day as an adult. And I know he's with the PBC, but now he's with legendary promoter Don King, who is in his 90s now. And he said, "Oh, I'll be a world champion." But then he still can't seem to focus. So, no, I don't believe a prime Adrien Broner would even remotely beat a Floyd Mayweather, because prime Adrien Broner was never focused. So I just want to get my two thoughts on it. Tell me what y'all think.